Welcome to historic Port St. Joe in Florida.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Balsall Avenue.
So I'm here in Port St. Joe. This is April 15th, 2023. And I just flew into the Panama City airport earlier today. And I'm driving over here to see the Cape San Blas lighthouse. So while I'm doing that, might as well do a little driving around town also. Thanks for joining me. My name is Doug. I go by the name of Dugroz on YouTube. This channel does a lot with points and miles and epic value hacking for the average American, including, but not limited to, credit card rewards. If that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to this channel and please click the thumbs up button. That's about 80% of what I do, but you are in the other 20%.
Then turn right onto Balsall Avenue.
This is the 20% of my channel where I do driving and finding cool historic things and
stay in the left lane.
That kind of stuff. So Siri is telling me that I'm supposed to turn right, then veer left. Better wait.
Proceed to the route.
There it
turn
is.
Turn left onto East 4th Street. Then turn right onto Miss Solis Drive.
Ah, very beautiful. Looky there.
Turn right onto Miss Solis Drive. Then the destination is on your left.
Miss Zola's Drive. Now they told me the lighthouse is open till 4:45 and I'm pulling in just before 3:45, so hopefully I'm not too late.
The destination is on your left. Cape San Blas Lighthouse.
There's some parking up here.
Arrived.
More to come. Alright, so I visited the Cape San Blas Lighthouse. Right there's a good shot of it. Here in Port St. Joe, Florida. And now I'm going to drive around the remainder of the town. Well, not the remainder, not necessarily all of it, but a good portion. Let's see, do I want to just do like free-form driving? I haven't decided yet. I suppose. So straight ahead is the ocean. It says stop on the ground here, but there's no actual stop sign. I'm gonna go straight ahead. If that's a little crooked, I apologize. Historic downtown, Port St. Joe. for the Kia Sorento. A little ice cream place on the right called Shoebies. Tempted to stop and get something to eat there, but kind of need to prioritize my time a little differently. Some folks walking around. Oh, there's another place on the right that sells ice cream. The Sugar Shack. Lots of citizens milling about. I am on Reed Avenue, pretty sure I'm heading west. Lots of little shops here. Looks really cool. Eateries. Boutique places. Alright, looks like First Street is kind of a diagonal street here, so I'll turn right, which I believe is north-ish. North by northeast. Vacasa Property Management. Hey, I stayed at a Vacasa in Wisconsin. Look for the video I call Northwoods Vacation or something like that. A video on my channel is what I mean. I see a lot of Ron DeSantis signs in the yard. Of course, as of the day I'm recording this video, he's the governor of Florida. Although he's not officially announced, a lot of people speculate that he'll run for president in 2024. So, about a year from now, I suppose it's possible he could be president. Or maybe not. That's one of those things where the benefit of hindsight, if you're watching this video in the future, will be either revealing or womp womp, completely wrong. One of the two. Let's see. I'll just go straight here. So we're about to cross the highway I came in on. I don't know why I can't zoom in on this GPS. Oh, there we go. Okay. I am really confused about what these vehicles are doing. Okay. If this guy's actually turning... Boy, he's coming on aggressively. Sorry, the guy to my left was coming on super aggressively. He said he was turning my way, but I didn't really trust him. At least not fully. This is one of those neighborhoods with lots of Florida-style houses. I mean, you know, one-story, ranch-style. Some are bungalows, but most are just one-story. A lot of, like, adobe-style. A lot of, like, cinder block. It says Garrison Avenue on my GPS, and I believe I'm going east. Did you grow up in Port St. Joe? Do you recognize any of these houses? If you do, put a comment down below and like this video. Let me know. When I was a kid in the late 80s and into the 90s, we vacationed in Panama City Beach pretty often. So I think I've driven past Port St. Joe many times. But I've never, like, driven around the city. Until now. A very long and straight street. So we'll see where it takes me. I've gone by two circle drives on my left. A Hunter Circle, and it looks like Bellamy Circle. Not to be confused with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Circle. Here's the second part of Bellamy Circle on the left. We're going to cross over 20th Street. Keep going straight. See how far we can go on Garrison. Yeah, looks like we might leave town here. Leave town, well. We'll go by Pan Care, whatever that is. Maybe it's like a hospital or a clinic. I'm passing Heritage on my left. 22nd on my right. Pancare Health, Gulf County. Get a physical. It looks like a small clinic, like maybe a walk-in clinic. On my right is a historical cemetery. I like historical things. And the name of the road is Old Cemetery Road. Oh, man. Well, doesn't get a lot cooler than that. Not very many graves. It's right behind that tree, but it says St. Joe's Cemetery. Let me see if I can get a better shot here. There we go. That's a better shot. There's a sign up here that kind of sort of explains it. I could go inside the boundaries too, but again, for the sake of time, I'm not going to. Oh, on my left there's another sign. The fenced portion of Old St. Joseph Cemetery constitutes only a small part of the original burial ground of the city of Old St. Joseph, 1835 to 1841. Mass burial sites of yellow fever victims lie in unmarked graves. The surrounding area was used by some of the earlier residents, 1904 to 1940, of the present city of Port St. Joe. Most of the graves of both eras are unmarked. A new cemetery was established 1957. I appreciate cities that try to preserve that sort of thing. Alright, here's another sign. This site is one of 3 cemeteries of St. Joseph. Many persons interred here were victims of yellow fever, which plagued the city in 1841, causing its depopulation and abandonment. The dread disease, sparing neither rich nor poor, was brought into port by sailing ships from the Greater Antilles. Here many prominent territorial Florida statesmen, journalists, and merchants succumbed. No markers remain for those buried in the trenches. Now, if I turn right and keep going east, it looks like I'll have an outlet of some kind here. So still on Garrison Avenue, or back on Garrison Avenue. Arazo Way is on the right. Now that does not appear on my GPS, so I wonder if that's a fairly new development. Let's see how much further I can go here. There's a neighborhood called Ward Ridge. Just looking things over here. Okay, if I keep going straight, I'll come out by the Dollar General. There's always a Dollar General. Monica on my right, Barbara Street on my left. Barbara Drive again on my left. Must have been a circle drive. Saunders, a very small loop drive on my left. Liberty Manor Apartments. A church that doesn't have a sign. Oh yeah, it does. St. Peter's Anglican. And the sign says this is the Southgate neighborhood. Now it's going to curve to the left, which I believe is north, but I don't want to go north. I flew into the Panama City airport today and came the back way, kind of looping through the back country. So I've been north. I want to go back towards Panama City along the beach. Alright, where do I curve? Right here. Okay, I see it. Oh. There's a sign on the right that says Gulf Franklin campus of Gulf Coast State College. I have a yield sign, not a stop sign. There's the Dollar General, just peeking out behind the trees. They seem to just pop up here and there. Got college branches on the right. Alright, we're going to go back towards the ocean here. There's a hotel on the right, Mainstay Suites. I don't actually know what the name of the road is that I'm on right now. Sorry. Yes, okay. On the right is Ascension Sacred Heart. I'm guessing that's the area hospital. Off to the left looks like nothing at all, so I think I hit the edge of town. Looks like the high school's coming up. Will we be able to see it? No, we will not. Alright. So there's going to be a walk. Oh, for Pete's sakes, car. I just barely drifted slightly to the right. Going to be coming up on 30A. Or maybe I'm already on 30A. Honestly, I'm not really sure. But it's a Y intersection where a road coming from the east will merge up with the road I'm on, and we'll go west together. Where that orange car is waiting is where the roads merge. If you want to go to the actual Cape San Blas, take that road. Alright, back into the main part of town. So this is Florida 30 and Federal Highway 98 running together, it appears. Oh my word. Let's see, how do I make the lane drift less intense? I don't know. Figure that out later. On the left is the ocean. Well, the Gulf of Mexico. If I turn my head to the left, I can see the cape way out there, which I believe is the actual Cape San Blas. San Blas, I might be saying it wrong. There's a Florida Heritage Site, the Constitution Convention State something. I wonder if the Constitution of Florida was signed in this town. There's probably someone watching this yelling at me right now, like, don't you know that the town is famous because someone buried a copy of the Constitution under a tree or something like that in this town? Yes, thank you, car. This is a rental, a Toyota Highlander. It's an okay car, but not my absolute favorite. There's a lot of really nice looking houses on this street. But a lot of them, well, not a lot, but at least some of them are built up on stilts for obvious reasons. Hurricanes and whatnot. First United Methodist Church. That's me. Alright, get back into the main part of town here. I like this town. Although that building on the left isn't real nice. It looks like it's being renovated. There's a nifty looking little tiny motel called the Port Inn here. Tonight I'll be staying at the Hyatt Place, Panama City Beach. And then 2 days after that, the Holiday Inn Express in Foley, Alabama. I mean, the 2 days following after that. Foley, Alabama is just kind of across the state line from Pensacola. I can see the lighthouse on my left. Probably too far to the left for you folks to see it, but just for reference of where we are, we've done a big loop. I went north, west, north, east, a lot of east, south, and I'm going west again. I like that designated turn lane to get into the Walgreens parking lot. There's a sign on the left that said Eastern Shipbuilding Group. I wonder if they actually build ships here. I see a little crane out by the ocean. I mean, it would make sense given the name. Up and over a little bridge here. Does this mean we're leaving the city? We'll find out together. Nope, just going over a swampy area. Now we're going to go over a inlet in just a few moments. Whew. Here's the George Topper Bridge. And my GPS says that the area on the other side of the bridge is called Sand Hills area. Seagulls, stop it now. I don't actually know what the speed limit is. I hope I'm not speeding. Looks like they're building some new condos on the right, or apartments, something like that. Obviously still under construction, but there's some signs out that they are for sale. So probably condos. Oh, there's an RV resort on the right. Bunch of RVs and a pool and a clubhouse. Well, I'm not sure when I'm officially out of town here. My GPS says Barefoot Cottages coming up on the right. Those actual cottages? Oh, yeah, like a little housing development. Alright, well, I'm officially going to leave Port St. Joe very soon. I may have already, because Mexico Beach is the next town, and we'll be there before you know it. So shortly after I round this corner, I will sign off. If you enjoy videos like this one, please subscribe to the channel. Please click the thumbs up button. And as always, may your spending be frugal, and may your points be plenteous. Thanks for watching.